Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Guides. Version 4.2 is officially wrapped up, and everything shown points to this being a major milestone update tied directly to the game's 3rd anniversary. The patch is titled So Laughed the Masses, and the opening animation immediately sets the tone by pulling multiple characters into focus, making it clear that the Plain Arcadia storyline is moving into its final phase rather than setting up something new. From there, the update centers heavily on 2 characters, but the way they're positioned is different. Silverwolf is treated as the primary anchor of the patch, and not just in terms of gameplay. The livestream confirms her as the first Emanator of Elation we've seen, which is a significant shift in how her role is understood within the story. On top of that, she's presented in an exaggerated level 999 format, which leans into her identity while reinforcing how far her capabilities go. There's also a clear push toward expanding her background, especially her time with the Stellaron Hunters, which is expected to be covered more in upcoming trailers. Evanescia, on the other hand, takes a slightly delayed spotlight. While there were earlier expectations that she would headline the anniversary, she instead leads the second half of the patch. Even so, her presence in the stream is consistent, and it's clear she plays a major role both in combat design and in the ongoing narrative. The update also introduces a new area called Seafeld City, which acts as a port hub tied to Full Wish TV. Visually, it leans into a more relaxed setting compared to previous regions, but functionally, it's built to support exploration and resource farming, especially for players looking to stockpile stellar jades. Looking at gameplay, Silverwolf's kit is built around the Elation path, and it reflects that in a very mechanical way. She has a transformation system, a multi-hit ultimate, and a hacking-based technique that directly interacts with enemies. That technique stands out because it can instantly remove weaker targets, and more importantly, her passive extends beyond standard buffs. It allows her to interfere with enemy mechanics entirely, including preventing control effects from bosses like Kafka. So instead of just enhancing your team, she actively disrupts the rules of the fight. Evanescia's design moves in a different direction. Her damage output is tied closely to follow-up attacks through her Master Fox mechanic, while her energy system, referred to as Certified Banger, is structured to keep her cycling her ultimate repeatedly. Her animations emphasize speed and continuous motion, and her overall loop is built around maintaining that tempo for sustained damage rather than single bursts. Alongside them, the Trailblazer gains access to the Elation path, which adds a support-oriented layer that triggers follow-up attacks and boosts team performance. At the same time, several older characters are being adjusted, including Firefly, Huohuo, Sealy, and Welt, which suggests an effort to keep older units relevant as new mechanics are introduced. Banner-wise, the structure is split cleanly into 2 phases. The first phase introduces Silverwolf, with reruns for Dahlia, Castoris, and Firefly. The second phase shifts to Evanescia, alongside reruns for Tribby, Sunday, and Fei Xiao. So, depending on which playstyle you're targeting, the patch gives clear separation between the 2 halves. Outside of characters, a lot of long-requested system changes are finally being implemented. Relic presets are being added, which means players can save and switch builds without manually re-equipping everything. There's also a new pom-pom AI system that provides recommendations for builds, light cones, and team setups, essentially acting as an in-game guide. The Currency Wars mode is expanding as well, with higher caps and a new system called Elation Bonds that introduces more extreme modifiers into combat. On top of that, train customization is being expanded, allowing players to modify interiors, add pets, and even visit other players' trains. For anniversary rewards, the distribution is straightforward but still substantial. Players get 20 pulls through login bonuses, plus 1,600 stellar jades from an event tied to anniversary messages. There's also a free 4-star light cone and boosted drop rates for relics and planar ornaments. One important clarification is that the anniversary does not include a 5-star Selector, but the standard Selector pool is being updated to include Argenti, Silverwolf, and Yun Li for specific warp categories. The closing announcements shift away from gameplay and into broader expansion. A live concert is scheduled for May 3rd, and while details are limited, there's strong expectation that it will finally address the Fate Stay Night collaboration. More significantly, an official anime adaptation has been confirmed, with Mappa handling production. The teaser briefly shows Elio, which is the first real visual confirmation of the character, and that alone suggests the adaptation will go deeper into core story elements, rather than staying surface level.